Chris Brown is in London, just outside BBC headquarters. Chris, a remarkable night, it seems, for Keir Starmer.
Well, the Labour Party promised to rebuild Britain and end what it said were 14 years of Conservative chaos. And the exit poll that was released just as the polls closed put the final numbers going to be around 410 for Labour versus 130 for the Conservatives, amounting to a repudiation of Tory rule.
All the pointers tonight are that Sir Keir Starmer is taking Labour back to power.
This is shaping up not just as a win for Labour, but a rout.
The thing that kept coming back to us was that the 14 years the Tories have been in power and the chaos that they've had to tolerate is that they wanted that change.
Starmer, are you ready to become Prime Minister?
Starmer, a former human rights lawyer who later was knighted Sir Keir for heading up Britain's Crown Prosecution Service, found success by moving the Labour Party to the political centre.
A mandate for economic growth.
He ditched extreme policies such as nationalising energy companies and instead promised an infusion of money into healthcare and education. Rishi Sunak was the fifth Prime Minister in 8 years for the scandal-ridden Conservatives.
And we will have a general election.
He called the election early, perhaps hoping to ride a rebounding UK economy, but his campaign was plagued by missteps, including bailing early on the D-Day anniversary commemorations.
On reflection, it was a mistake not to stay longer, and I've apologised for that.
A really serious press conference holding an ice cream.
Sunak also faced a surging threat from the political right, from Nigel Farage and Reform UK, which pushed an anti-immigrant, low-tax platform that ate into Conservative support.
I think the Conservatives need a little bit of time in the wilderness to sort themselves out.
Indeed, after Boris Johnson's many integrity lapses, a budget from Liz Truss that was blamed for crashing the pound, and taking Britain out of the EU with few economic benefits to show for it, political veterans didn't seem surprised by what they were seeing.
I think it would have required sort of Superman as leader of the Conservative Party to lead them back to some sort of victory, and Mr. Sunak is not Superman.
And Chris, the vote counting will continue well into tomorrow, but if these results hold, what can we expect next?
Well, look for the results from a number of Conservative cabinet ministers, high-profile ministers, the Chancellor Jeremy Hunt, for example, in tough dogfights to hold on to their seats. Also, just how much of a breakthrough will the Reform Party get? They've already won seats tonight, and that's going to change the dynamics of Britain's Parliament. As for the transition to the new government, that will also happen tomorrow when Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer, in that order, visit the King. And then Starmer will return to Downing Street, and the new Labour era will begin. Asha.
Chris Brown in London, thank you.